Hello sweet Doc Marten friends, and welcome back to today's video! So don't let my energy fool you. I'm actually super drained. I'm about to get my period and I don't want to be filming today. I feel like crap. Alright, we're not going to complain. We're going to focus on the positive. Styling the Devon heart boot. Now these Devon hearts, okay guys, I've styled these once already in a couple reels, but I have been getting a lot of requests to style these more. And unfortunately, I feel like the last couple times I styled them, they were just a dud. And because I've noticed that when I style a boot or a shoe multiple times, I tend to kind of hone in on what really works for that boot. So we're gonna really play with these today. I'm just kind of going to go with the vibes like I usually do as many outfits as I'm feeling, and from there we will figure out what works and what doesn't. These are still tricky to style, I think, because of the height of the boot. I do just feel like, and I've spoken about this in other videos, the height of this boot would look better on a smaller calf and a leaner, longer leg. The shaft of the boot is just at an awkward length, but yet these are still so cute, and I will not sell them because they have freaking hearts on them. But they are cute. They are very, very cute. Because these are white, I feel like the contrast is going to work really, really well with a lot of the pieces in my wardrobe. That is one plus about these. So yeah, let me know down below, guys, what you want to see next. You know I take suggestions, reviews. I will also purchase Doc Martens to review for you guys if you want me to. That's super fun. But anyway, let's go ahead and get right into the styling portion of this video. I do actually have a few pieces right off the top of my head, guys, that I'm going to be styling today. So these pants I did end up getting hemmed. You guys might have saw me in a prior video styling these. They were a little long. So these I think would be super cute with these. Now you probably won't be able to see the hearts, which is a downside because that is quite a quality of these. But maybe we'll try rolling. I don't know though. I don't know. I can't see these being a rolled pant. We'll find out. We'll just go with the flow. The tailor that I go to, I freaking love them. They always give me exactly what I want, and the tailoring is just always so freaking quality. Like, these are the perfect length. And I just feel like they flatter my legs a little bit more. They don't look so overwhelming. Also, we're gonna circle back to this freaking top situation because obviously we're not gonna wear a purple sports bra with this, even though I'm not hating it. I'll say that 56 degrees out right now when the past few days have been probably in the 70s and 80s is depressing. It makes me want to dress in sweaters. So we might be doing some transitional fits today, if you all are cool with that. So I'm looking at my sweaters right now, and I'm thinking about like a lighter sweater with this. Also kind of pulls the femininity of the boots, which of course I love. So let's try that. I was actually thinking about this, but I think this is too winter. This is way too winter. I do have this cropped sweater, but is it too predictable? You know, I'm not a big fan of predictability in outfits. But also very cute. It would need like a grungy touch to it, like maybe a belt or something. A harness would be kind of cute with this. This sweater is thrifted, and so are these pants. Pants are from Depop. Sweater is from, where did I get this sweater from? Goodwill, maybe? Can we talk about though how like layering bras underneath shirts is so cute? Like, I left my lace bra on in the last video in almost every single outfit, and even this purple sports bra, like I just kind of like that subtle touch. It's very cutie. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I like it. I'm loving this so far. I have this blue belt I just thrifted. On that thrift trip where I worked with my client, I only ended up getting two things. It was a skirt, sorry, technically not a skirt, a tennis skirt, and this super sick studded cobalt blue belt that truthfully, I don't know if it's a harness or a belt or if it's both. I'm not quite sure, but it does this like little pivoting thing so you can stack them. So like I kind of might just want to figure that out. And red and blue actually goes together really well. And this is gonna add like the edgy touch that I need. Figure out what the hell this belt is supposed to do. And if I could actually wear it as a harness. I don't think it's big enough to wear as a harness. But like, a girl can dream. I'm truthfully stumped by this contraption right now. I have no idea. I was really excited when I saw it because it was really cool and it's studded. This is really cute though. Oh wow, this is so cute. Okay, hold on. This is adorable. See, sometimes you just don't need to buy a lot. 2 pieces that are becoming staples for me. Love to see it. I absolutely love this. I think this is the perfect little touching piece, topper thing. These pants are perfect. They're perfect. I am a stan for being able to reach once for an item and everything in my wardrobe flows with it effortlessly. Again, I talked about this in one of my caffeine and collabing videos. If you are changing your outfits multiple times, you need to do a revamp. You need to figure out your style. You need to figure out what works for you because it should not be that exhausting to get dressed. It just shouldn't be. But this mirror is out for me, y'all. And I definitely believe in that 7 years of bad luck when a mirror breaks. Knowing my luck, someone's probably trying to put some witchcraft on me, but it's fine. I kind of want to add a bag to this because I do need to start styling more of my bags way more often. And I did just purchase a new bag. And then after I purchased it, I kind of felt guilty because I was like, Samantha, you have like 20 bags you're not using. Bags are another one of those purchases that are so unnecessary. You need like 1 bag a year, honestly. And I end up doing that. I end up using the same bag for almost a year, maybe 6 months, every single time. So I think that what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring that bag over because that bag is gonna be stellar with this outfit. Tell me if I'm pronouncing this right, but Oris and Iris, is that how you pronounce it? They made a bag like this a couple years ago. Lainey Ozark actually raved about it. And this does really resemble that bag, but like the grunge edition. So I looked at it and I was like, oh man, I found it tucked away in this corner on the Doc Marten website. Like it wasn't even under their accessories. Sometimes I feel like Doc Marten is with me in spirit, but you know, I just like to believe the best. See, this is how I know I'm already gonna love styling these. This tickles me in all the right ways, guys. Okay. I love this. All right. Next outfit, we're also gonna style a piece that I pulled from my sell pile. This is the skirt in question. It's very Y2K, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I've been very into Y2K lately, especially Y2K grunge. I mean, Mingle London is one of my favorite websites, but I love this piece. It's very feminine, very pretty, very stretchy, and it's not too mini. And it is the only denim skirt I have. True denim skirt, because denim skirts and me, we just never ever vibe, unfortunately. I do wish that I could wear them because I would rock a micro mini denim skirt if I ever found one that didn't ride up. The band is quite interesting, actually. I feel like it could do a lot with this, which is nice, but I think for this purpose, I'm going to do a little bow on the side. I wrapped it around twice, and I did pick out a little combo. See, that's so cute. And like I said, it's such a great length. Cutie. I have a shirt and top combo I picked out already for this skirt. I think it's gonna be really cute. All of these items are thrifted, guys, so don't at me for any of these. Every single item is thrifted. And also in the last outfit, every single item was thrifted. Thrift this vintage mesh little throw over. It's very fall because it does have these like leaves on it, but I think that the contrast will be cute. This is way too predictable for me, but I do like the color combos. And this I could just wear as a throw over, which I liked. And you could still see the little bow. I might bring this a little bit more to the front. Okay, guess what? I don't want this skirt. I changed my mind. Pop it out for these Y2K pants that I also thrifted. I think I might have gotten these at the bins, but these popped into my head right away when I thought about this outfit. I'm also wearing a zebra print thong under here, and I kind of like it poking out. I kind of dig this. Like, okay, it's a little much. I want to be the first to brag about wearing a belly top at 33, but I'm over here like, look at my zebra panties poking out of my pants. Would I ever wear this out? Truthfully, probably not, but do I like it on the DL? I do. Let's throw on the docks and see how wild this outfit's about to get. So this is better. I pulled the pants up, no more thong. Again, the belly top is bellying a little bit too much for me in my own comfort level. I'm wondering if maybe I put some safety pins in here and wore it like this. We're gonna try. Guys, I love this. That's so cool. I don't think I'm gonna wear this top any other way, actually. Oh, that's so neat. The pants are very Y2K, but the whole outfit is, I don't know. It's my style. I don't really have a name for it. I always do put labels on what I style to kind of maybe help you guys. Realistically, that's why I do it, so you kind of see where my head is at, and maybe if you like how I style certain things, you can implement it too. But I don't have a name for whatever this is. I'm wearing Y2K grunge pants, white Devon Doc Martens, a safety pinned yellow halter top, and this borderline grandma mesh cardigan. So I don't know what you'd call this, but I love it. This is so fire. I feel like these boots have that type of edge to them where they can really go with pretty much anything. That's part of the reason I kept them. And obviously hearts. We wear the hearts on the outside because we have no heart on the inside. Okay, enough of that. Do I think the silver bag could still go with this? Or do we think it's too much? I was thinking maybe rocking it as a crossbody with this, because we have the silver safety pins and then we have this. I think I am going to become a mini backpack girly. I'm all about it because you don't have to carry it, and especially for shows too. The only thing I don't like about that is that it's facing behind me and anyone could like reach in and steal something. But I like that the silver ties in with the silver jewelry, the silver safety pins, and the silver on the boots. Very cute. And I probably would never wear that like this, but whatever. So you guys know how I always talk about like pink and stuff, but like this Harley Davidson tee, I feel like it could actually be a dress too, which is fire. Also, can we talk about this pink and brown combo? Kind of loving it. And to pause because this is still a rocking fit. I would totally wear this. So this top has a lot of potential. I'm almost thinking about belting it and maybe wearing it with a skirt. I feel like that would be really cute. I need more like long, thick, real silver chains to layer. I have a lot of like just big bulky silver necklaces, but not enough layering chains. Okay, at first I said a tennis skirt won't work, but now I'm like, maybe it will. It's funny, after I bought this top I regretted it, and now I think it's going to end up being one of my favorite pieces because this is freaking fire. I'm gonna go add some thick chains to this because we need something. Okay, y'all, so this is what I'm working with. I need, like I said, I need longer chains, like ones that fall here, because a lot of what I have are silver thick chain chokers, of course, because I love chokers. Tell me this is not cute. Tell me this is not adorable. I feel like a punk princess in this. This is giving Avril Lavigne circa 2005. I'm just in love. What do we think? Is she a cutie? Is she a cutie? I love silver. It makes me look so pale, truthfully. Gold looks better on my skin tone, but I love how ghostly silver makes me look. It is such a gothic vibe. I kind of just started putting this outfit together, but it's this also thrifted Scorch. And then this like earth tone Gap rib tank. And I'm gonna layer, but we may end up switching it up a little bit. I'm gonna try a sock with the boot, just to see if I can get it to poke out. You're gonna love this or hate this, guys. This is a little out of character for me. Right now, I freaking hate this little throwover. Okay, y'all, so I think I found something. Now, I am torn on whether or not to bring this up as more of a crop. I like it, okay, so hear me out. I like it down without this cover up. So if I were to wear it like this is cute. The white ruffle socks actually do pop out over the boot, and I think that is adorable. I like it like this, but I think if I'm going to wear the throw over, I'm just gonna tuck this under so it's more cropped. Little white mesh piece I thrifted. So everything's thrifted again except for this tank. This tank is from Gap, I think, if I didn't say that, but love florals, guys. You know me. I love my florals. I love the length of this. I do wish it did hit right at the bottom of the skirt. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to tie it. I've been exploring more of is boho style. Who am I, guys? I don't even frickin' know. I had to play with this far too long, but I ended up doing that like asymmetrical tie that I did, I think, in my last video. I really like pulling that over and like creating just a little bit of a catty cornered look. I don't like that big bow situation happening in the middle or the tuck. But I did tuck it. I do feel like this would be something you kind of have to play with a little bit more. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a huge fan of tying a collared shirt up. Another option that I could do is to wear it backwards and tie it from the back. But I don't know. But I do like this. I think this is cute. I'm not ranting and raving, but it's definitely adorable. G.I. Jane vibes, and I think it's really cute. And these necklaces, I love the edgy pop it gives. I think I'm gonna try to style it backwards. Like, it's too, wait just a minute. I might, okay, the thing with this though is I will have to tighten this top button here. Okay, hold on. I really think this is cute. Can we, this seam here? Like, this is so cute. Stop. Oh my gosh, guys, I love that. That's really cute. Okay, so what I wanted to do though was I wanted to lift it up and tie it in the back like this so that it wasn't so weird in the front. I think this is so much better. Okay, I'm gonna start wearing this shirt backwards. Wow, this is so cute. And I love how the collar comes up at the neck like that. I would have to bring my necklaces to the outside. I'm not gonna do that now because I'm also filming a reel. But, oh my God, this is so cute. And my belly isn't showing, which I like. I think my belly showing with this was too youthful looking. Guys, you would not think this is a collared shirt. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Wow, what did I just create? Let me reiterate, this is why we need to be playing with our clothing. I might just start wearing this as a top with like denim because I love it that much. This, and the way the pattern's set up, it looks like a top, and it's mesh too, which I love. Look, too ridiculous. It looks like it's supposed to be like that. Oh, wow, I'm so enamored by this outfit. Oh, this is so cute. And then the ruffle socks just make it queen status. Okay, this bag definitely brings the grunge. I think what I would need to do is take out my necklaces to pair with the bag for it to look the way I want it to, but oh, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. This is the dress that I styled with it that I remembered loving. Now this just by itself with the boots is obviously adorable. Like, we already know that, but I'm thinking about layering a skirt over it, my lace one, and seeing how that goes, and maybe even something on the top. I'm not sure, like a t-shirt, a band t-shirt. So like I said, obviously this is just a given. Like, this is adorable. This is the perfect dress for these boots and the perfect length, but we're gonna try some fun, funky stuff. I want to try an oversized top. This is from my 200 stab wound show. And the coolest thing about this is not only the graphics on the side, but it has the tour dates on the sleeve. One of my pet peeves when I go to shows is merch that doesn't have tour dates on it. It comes off cheap and chintzy and not real when the merch does not have tour dates. And I do occasionally purchase t-shirts without tour dates on them. Yes, I do it, but I prefer tour dates. It's very much authentic, and you also can tell it likely was purchased at the actual show, at the venue. So bands, I love you all, but please make merch with tour dates on it if you don't already. Please, please, please. And this, I think, was actually the only piece that had tour dates on it and tour locations. But this is such a unique design, and the band is very small and I don't think very well known. One of my girls put me on. But yeah, love them. They performed really, really well. I want this to poke out at the bottom, so I'm hoping it does. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, this is so cute. Okay, one other thing I would love to put is spikes on the bottom of this boot. I don't know how I feel about this, guys. I'm not gonna show you a close-up. Okay, I will. I'll zoom in the camera, but I'm not gonna put the camera down here because my legs are not shaved right now. And the great thing about these videos is that the lighting does not show that. But I did put a little spiked bracelet on my shoes. Is that cool? Like, that's kind of cool, right? Please don't judge my legs right now, but like, that is kind of sick. I might have to match the other side. I didn't think that was gonna work, really. I just, you know, what I do is I wing everything, so. But that's really cute. Talk about making a little girly boot into a grunge statement. By the way, I want to give a shout out to Pinterest for being the foundation that led me to put safety pins and spikes onto literally everything. This is the final product. This is number one, but I think this is actually my favorite. This is so sick. I kind of already knew that first one was going to be a banger. I don't know if the other ones are going to measure up. I'm definitely going to leave the spikes. Also, I do have a stud kit, and I could really DIY these docks and put studs on them. I don't know, guys. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about studding these babies up. Instead of putting this over the dress, because I feel like it's not doing it justice, I'm going to put it under the dress. I'm wearing this off the shoulder because you can wear it off the shoulder or on the shoulder. I like this elegant look. And this looks really cute. Very ghost babe. I like it. This is so gothic queen. And you guys have heard me talk about this. I love like jewelry that you can see layered underneath something. This is the final fit, guys. And you know that my bag is gonna go so good with this. This is it. Oh, I love this. Okay. I don't know about the bracelets still now that I'm looking at it like this, but I kind of in love. I do feel like I stepped out of high school in like 2008 with this outfit, but I'm not complaining. Taking it back, y'all. All right. Yeah, this is super cute. I had so much fun with this one, guys. Tell me what your favorite outfit was below. Tell your friends there's a girl on the internet who likes to style Doc Martens and other fashion stuff, and she will style you too. Coming soon. My website. But I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for your support. Like, subscribe. Bye.